Hello, and welcome to this powerful hypnosis and NLP audio program from Hypnosis Live. This session can really help you to change your life, and we would like to congratulate you on taking an important step toward personal growth and self-improvement. So, get comfortable, sit back, relax, and follow the instructions on this recording for maximum results. If you have any questions, search for Hypnosis Live online and get in touch with our team. Thank you for trying out this Hypnosis Live audio program and get ready to make a real, positive difference in your life.
Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording from hypnosislive.com. This audio session will enable you to remember your reading successfully and with complete confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from having good recall of texts you're studying, no matter what the context, or whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will feel free to read with confidence, relaxed in your newfound ability to remember all the facts you need. Just imagine being able to have perfect recall, no matter whatever, wherever you want or need to read. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. They are a natural way for the mind to rest. Your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. The way you read is going to depend on what you're reading. You wouldn't expect to read a government report you need to digest for your occupation in the same way as you would a novel that you read while lazing by the pool on your holiday. So what you need to remember is going to differ too. Sometimes you'll need to remember a lot of facts, perhaps, while it's unlikely you'd need to pay the same kind of attention to a novel, which you'd be reading for fun, presumably. In this program, you will learn some techniques that will help you remember a lot more of what you read whenever you want to. And when you don't want to, you'll be able to switch off the ability just as you can change gear when you drive a car. In other words, you'll have more conscious control over how much you remember, and better ease of retrieval too. And when you're just being entertained by a story, for example, you don't need to employ these techniques. Perhaps the biggest surprise, though, is that you remember best when you're relaxed. The traditional image of a person knitting their brow in deep concentration is really not going to do anything more than give you a headache if you keep it up for long enough. It won't improve your memory of what you're reading. The things we all remember best are those things that are funny, embarrassing, gross, exaggerated, or sexual, or some combination of any of those. That's just true, and most of us would find a dry government report hard to fit into any of those categories. But there is a key in that odd list you just heard to how to remember what you want. They are all things associated with powerful emotions. What that means for you is this: if you can train your subconscious mind to associate powerful emotions, like humour, with things you want to remember, you'll remember them better. And guess what? You can train your subconscious mind to do pretty much anything. You've almost certainly already trained it to get you across busy roads safely, to ride a bicycle, swim, drive a car, and all manner of complex things that you can now simply do on autopilot. Even more exciting, you can imagine doing any of those things. In fact, you can imagine anything. You can imagine an enormous highlighter pen the size of an elephant's trunk if you want to. And you can imagine that all the important, relevant points you want to remember will jump off the page at you on your command. You can imagine all of that because you can imagine anything. You can even imagine remembering whatever you want to remember. Now, before you fully relax, there is another important way you can teach your subconscious to remember your reading so much better than before, and that is to prepare your mind. When you have to read something, before you pick it up or open it, take 5 seconds, 10 if you can manage that, and just ask yourself in your mind, what's relevant to me about this document? Now the answer to that is going to vary hugely, of course, depending on what you're reading. But you are after the answer to the question, why am I reading this? Let your mind answer. If you are learning for an exam, for instance, you don't need to read every word if some of the facts are already well known to you. You may only want to absorb new information. If you are reading a legal document, try to pick out the words that explain the principle behind the ideas. And then, when you open the document, skim read it first. Don't try to take anything in, just notice what jumps off the page at you, page by page, leafing through, and look for a summary of some kind first. You will often get so much more of an idea of what was in the author's mind before you read a lot of content. All you're doing by this process is pre-programming your brain to understand. And now, prepare to relax, as you allow your mind to begin to absorb these ideas. There is nothing you need to do, just relax and let my voice go with you. Your subconscious mind, which always knows which are the most useful and powerful pieces of information for you, will do the rest. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to rest back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to remember your reading and be relaxed on the inside and on the outside. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead and tell yourself that you are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great life will be when you can remember your reading at will. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover just how easy it is to remember your reading at will. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in. And now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can remember your reading just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue to the right hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee and on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it, so just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating. peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is relaxed and able to remember your reading whenever you choose. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness that you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen deep down inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You're beginning to relax and feel more able to remember your reading with every breath you take. It's important for you to know, as we go further into trance, that you are fully in control of your own mind and your own body. This is a chance for you to use that control to get underneath the surface of your own thought patterns. To create for yourself the opportunity to find out how to remember your reading. Begin by clenching your jaw shut very tightly. At the same time, squeeze your eyes and face muscles until you feel tension in your head. As we count to 3, you will begin to release the tension, and after the count of 3, you will be completely relaxed in your face, jaw and head, clenching the jaw and face muscles. 1, 2, 3, and let go and feel the relaxation. And now we move into the arms and hands, chest and shoulders. Begin to clench your fists and your arms as strong as you can. Squeeze your fingers together and imagine how easy it is to remember your reading, squeezing the belly, the chest and the upper back muscles until you feel a great constriction through the upper body. Tightening more and more as you take a deep breath, and I count for you. 1, 2, 3, and fully release all the tension. As the arms and hands release, as the chest softens, as the back melts deeper into your relaxed position, feeling the heaviness in your belly as the whole upper body completely relaxes. Taking another slow, deep breath, inhaling, holding your breath, and exhaling fully. Allow your focus to slip into your legs and lower body. Begin to tense the legs and the feet, feeling the tension in the lower legs and feet, and also squeezing your buttocks. And yes, go on, squeeze those private parts and feel them tighten too. And the ones inside, you know the ones I mean. They can always use a little practice and it feels good too. Take a deep breath in, holding the breath, and now release the breath as you release the muscles in the legs and feet. Feel the heavy relaxation settling in your lower body, scanning your body for tension and feeling relaxation. If you find any remaining tension, squeeze that area again. Take a breath and release the tension with the exhale. Now that the body is relaxed, we can slip even deeper into the trance, focusing on the breath, slowly breathing in and out, and feeling the sensation of floating. Allow the breath to float away any tension, any anxiety you may feel. Taking a deep, focused breath, feel the air around you soften and open. Feel your body heavy and soft at the same time as you sink even deeper into your relaxed position and deeper into trance. As you prepare yourself to journey into your unconscious mind and to begin to remove any barriers to remembering your reading once and for all. Now that you have relaxed the body completely, you can allow all of the sounds of the room to leave your mind. You can let everything go that is not taking place within your own mind at this point. You will focus on my voice. You will focus on your breath. Your consciousness may drift from time to time, but you will bring it back to the sound of my voice. Now, there are so many things that you know, and there will always be some that you know you need to know. And even more, those are the things that you really know, you don't ever need to know. And you can trust your mind to sort those things. And you can remember some times when you were in a crowded place, so busy, so many people speaking, and somewhere somebody mentioned your name, and you heard it. Your mind picks out what you have programmed to be important. And that is a process you can simply trust, just allowing it to go on. And you can tell when it's safe to cross a busy road, even while you're in the middle of having a conversation or thinking about your lunch. And your mind knows, and you can simply trust it, as you always naturally do, to process information for you. And you will remember what you have told your mind is important. Words, printed words, can have some impact, more than others. And you can imagine a huge highlighter pen. You can make it whatever colour you like, the colour you like best. And as you read, you tell your mind in advance what is important to know. And you can relax and trust your mind to sort and sift for you. And as you skim the pages, the words in front of you, you can imagine highlighting so fast, and the words that jump out at you become linked in a chain that can seem so funny. Your mind can learn to imagine pictures, cartoons, images that are funny, or images that are sexy, or things that are hugely exaggerated, and the words and the phrases you highlight will link together. You can experience this example. Your mind can use this as practice. Just listen to this list of words. Elephant, cake, light bulb, new traffic laws, rock music, hydrogen gas. And your mind does not connect those together, and if you try to remember them, you will probably struggle. But you can link them, like this. An elephant is in your kitchen, making a cake. And it's in the dark, but when you press the switch, the cake is in the ceiling where the light bulb should be. and you drive to the shops to get it fixed, but there is a new light bulb directing the traffic because of the new traffic laws, and the traffic cop is wearing an electric guitar and playing rock music, and suddenly they both float away in a balloon filled with hydrogen gas. And now, what was in your kitchen? What was it doing? What was in the ceiling? Why was something directing traffic? What was it doing? What happened in the end? Your mind can be trained to make these kind of silly links as it goes along. Use your imaginary highlighter as you read, and as you highlight, make a silly image or a story like a Disney image or a rude or exaggerated image, and let your mind make up a story, the sillier the better as it goes along. You know, you can take a little time to practice new skills like this one, because you know that certain things have enormous payoffs. Like learning to drive perhaps, or learning a trade, or to play a musical instrument, or sing, or any hobby. So many things you have learned in your life that took a little time and some practice. Those things can feel odd and so new at the beginning, but you can remember how excited you are, because you can always keep in your mind how your life will be so much better when you have mastered it. And you can master this. You can remember how to remember whatever you read whenever you want to. And you will have fun allowing your imagination to play, because when you engage your imagination at the same time as your logical mind, when you read, the powerful combination brings such surprising results. And you will discover, you will remember to remember whatever you want to remember with ease. Your imagination can already go to work, playfully imagining how many good things, how many advantages that will give you as you easily remember what you read. And now shift your awareness back into the room, feeling the weight of your hips and the legs, feeling the breath entering your body. Move your breath slowly into the hips and legs until the heaviness is gone, focusing your breath into the lower legs, and feel your awareness slowly re-entering. Take another deep breath, inhaling and holding the breath down into the legs and hips, and letting go of the breath as life re-enters the lower body. Taking another deep breath in, filling the chest and belly with breath, feeling the breath spill over into the arms and hands, and let the breath out, allowing the sensations in the chest, belly, arms and shoulders to come back to life as you breathe in. Feel the awareness coming back into the full body. You can sense the space where you're resting. You feel the fullness of your person. You feel able to remember your reading. You're mentally and physically back into this moment. I will now count from 10 to 1. As I reach the end of my counting, you will decide to wake from this exercise, or you may choose to rest and sleep deeper, but allow your decision to fully manifest within your body now. 10, 9, 8, 7, fully relaxed, 6, 5, 4, fully aware, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes and you're able to come back or slip away to sleep, whatever you've chosen. You may choose to rest in the position that you are in. You may choose to sleep if you wish. You may choose to rise and move about. but know that you have created positive energy and you're most definitely headed in the right direction. Know that you have the power to remember your reading. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards. This special hypnosis audio session is by hypnosislive.com.